Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Press for Truth TV. Today is Thursday, March 28th, 2013. Just when I thought the mega corporation known as Monsanto couldn't get any more evil, couldn't be any more mafia-like in the way that they conduct their business, well, we're now recently finding out about the fact that just 2 days ago, President Barack Obama has signed into law the Monsanto Protection Act, which basically gives Monsanto complete immunity from the courts. It protects them from any future litigation that may soon be coming down the road. This is absolutely shocking that it has come to this point, and today I wanted to share with you an article from the International Business Times that did a good job at outlining 5 of the main kind of issues that we have with this new piece of legislation coming into law. And I'll put a link to this article in the description so you can check it out in full for yourself. It says here, the Monsanto Protection Act is the name opponents of the farmer assurance provision have given to this terrifying piece of policy, and it's a fitting moniker given its shocking content. President Barack Obama signed a spending bill H.R. 933 into law on Tuesday that includes language that has food and consumer advocates and organic farmers up in arms over their contention that the so-called Monsanto Protection Act is a giveaway to corporations that was passed under the cover of darkness. There's a lot being said about it, but here are 5 terrifying facts about the Farmers Assurance Provision, Section 735 of the spending bill, to get you acquainted with the reasons behind the ongoing uproar. Number 1, the Monsanto Protection Act effectively bars federal courts from being able to halt the sale or planting of controversial genetically modified or genetically engineered seeds, no matter what health issues may arise concerning GMOs in the future. The advent of genetically modified seeds, which is being driven by the massive Monsanto company and their exploding use in farms across America, came on fast and has proved a huge boon for Monsanto's profits. But many anti-GMO folks argue there have not been enough studies into the potential health risks of this new class of crop. Well, now it appears that even if those studies are completed and they end up revealing severe adverse health effects related to the consumption of genetically modified foods, the courts will have no ability to stop the spread of the seeds and the crops that they bear. Number 2, the provision's language was apparently written in collusion with Monsanto. Lawmakers and companies working together to craft legislation is by no means a rare occurrence in this day and age, but the fact that Senator Roy Blunt, Republican of Missouri, actually worked with Monsanto on a provision that in effect allows them to keep selling seeds, which can then go on to be planted, even if it's found to be harmful to consumers, is stunning. It's just another example of corporations bending Congress to their will, and it's the one that could have dire risks for public health in America. Number 3, many members of Congress were apparently unaware that the Monsanto Protection Act even existed within the bill that they were voting on. H.R. 933 was a spending bill aimed at averting a government shutdown and ensuring that the federal government would continue to be able to pay its bills. But the Center for Food Safety maintains that many Democrats in Congress were not even aware that the provision was in the legislation. In this hidden backroom deal, Senator Barbara Mikulski turned her back on consumer, environmental, and farmer protection in favor of corporate welfare for biotech companies such as Monsanto. Andrew Kimbrell, executive director of the Center for Food Safety, said in a statement, "This abuse of power is not the kind of leadership the public has come to expect from Senator Mikulski or the Democrat majority in the Senate." Number 4, the president did nothing to stop it either. On Tuesday, Obama signed H.R. 933, whilst the rest of the nation was fixated on gay marriage, as the U.S. Supreme Court heard oral argument concerning California's Proposition 8. But just because most of the nation and the media were paying attention to gay marriage doesn't mean that others weren't doing their best to express their opposition to the Monsanto Protection Act. In fact, more than 250,000 voters signed a petition opposing the provision. And Food Democracy Now! Protesters even took their fight straight to Obama, protesting in front of the White House against Section 735 of the bill, but he signed it anyways. And number 5, it sets a terrible precedent. Though it will only remain in effect for 6 months until the government finds another way to fund its operations, the message it sends is that corporations can get around consumer safety protections if they get Congress on their side. Furthermore, it sets a precedent that suggests that court challenges are a privilege and not a right. So there you have it. Unbelievable that it has come to this point. And to me, this should be glaringly obvious and clear now that Monsanto knows they're doing bad things. I mean, when they can foresee the fact that they're going to be getting sued in the future. They're already getting sued by a number of organic farmers for a number of very legitimate reasons. And knowing that this is going to continue, they're trying to protect themselves against having these court battles in the future. And like this article said, if studies are conducted that come out to show and prove that, in fact, GMO seeds and crops do have adverse health effects, well, people won't be able to do anything about it. You won't be able to take Monsanto to court, and you certainly won't be able to sue them because the Monsanto Protection Act completely gives them immunity from that. So, again, this is absolutely shocking, and as many of you know, we here at Press for Truth are currently working on a new documentary film about organic farming and the issues that organic farmers are having with Monsanto. So we're certainly going to continue to document this one and follow it very, very closely, because, as I said, it's quite shocking that it's come to this point. And so anyways, folks, just wanted to bring that to your attention today. If you happen to be catching this on YouTube, I just wanted to remind folks out there that we do need your support here at Press for Truth, and a good way to do that is to sign up to pressfortruth.tv, where I do videos every day. Sometimes the videos go to YouTube, but sometimes they don't. And members at pressfortruth.tv get full access to all the daily videos, as well as you get access to download all of our films in high quality. You can download The Nation's Deathbed, or United We Fall, or Into the Fire, or the Toronto 9/11 hearings, or our latest film, The Turning Point, all available for download in high quality, as well as you get access to the daily videos, and it's a great way to show your support for the work that we're doing here at Press for Truth. And I certainly need your help, guys. If you happen to have the means to be able to donate, it would certainly be appreciated, because I want to continue to do this work on a daily basis and expose some of the things that are going on in this world. But I need your guys' help to help me continue to be able to do this. So please check out the links in the description to where you can donate, or where you can sign up to pressfortruth.tv. And also be sure to check out the article from the International Business Times here, who pointed out some of the main issues with the new Monsanto's Protection Act. So anyways, folks, that's it for me for today. I want to thank you for tuning in once again, and I'll see everyone right back here tomorrow at pressfortruth.tv.